Welcome to Appointy Tutorials. In this video we're going to talk about the resource tabs. Now resources are any third factor that comes into play while customers book appointments. It could be spaces like rooms, tennis courts, or it could be equipments like massage chairs. Now as you can see on this page, I already have some resources. Now I can click on add resource on the top right corner and add a new resource. So let's say person 5. Then the system is going to ask me to link it to the services. Now the resource on Appointy are linked to services and not the staff members. So I'm going to link it to class 2. Now I can link it to other services as well. Just scroll down in the list and choose the services that you want to link the resource to. Once you link the required resources, just click outside and you would see that you have 3 services. So you can also click on the drop down, and if you click on that selected service, it'll uncheck that. Again, clicking out of it, click on active so that the resource is active, and then click on add. Once you add, you can see the resource in the list of resources. Now as you can see at the top, it says active. So these resources, all of them are active. If I click on the drop down arrow, I can click on all and I can see the inactive one as well. Now you can also delete resources, and it tells you how many services are linked to the resource, the name of the resource, and the status. You can also click on the circle which comes to the left side of the name of the resource to select multiple resources, and you can make them inactive. Once you click on that, the system is going to ask you whether you want that or not. You confirm, and if you want, you can again select. You can select all the active ones, you can select all the inactive ones, right? So you can do all of that. Plus if you click on the name of the resource, let me first unselect them. Now once you click on the name of the resource, you will see the list of services over here, and then you can click on edit and you can select the services that you want this resource to be linked with. Once you've selected the services that you want to link, just click on save, and the resource now will be linked to all of these services. At the top you would be able to see the name of the resource, the number of services that are linked. You can again edit the resource, so you can edit the name, edit the services, click on active to make it active, or uncheck the active button so that it's not active. Once you're done with that, just click on cancel to get out of that page. Click on X to get out of that page. Now you have the list of all the resources that you see over here. Now one more thing, and that is that the resources are selected automatically. So if a resource or multiple resources are linked to the same or multiple services, the system will automatically assign that resource to the appointment. The customers nor the administrator can select which resource is chosen where you have multiple choices. The way the resource would work is if you have one resource linked to, let's say, one service, and you have 2 staff members, what the resource would do is as soon as the first appointment is booked for that service, it's going to block the other staff members' availability for the same time slot. So even though the staff member is available, he does not have an appointment, but for the customers they would not be able to book because the resource is linked to that service, and hence it'll block the time. The next one is the area code. So as I had mentioned earlier, the area code basically works for businesses who travel to the customer's house, like maintenance, carpet cleaning, etc. Now you can either disable the area code so that they're not shown on the customer interface, or you can enable that. On the top right corner you can click on add new and you can type in the new code. You can also mention the name, and then you link the staff member. Now, unlike the resource, the area code is linked to the staff member. So I'm going to link it to the first two staff members. Again, click outside the box. If it's not checked, it's the active button is not checked. The area code is not going to be active. So check that. Click on add. Now what will happen is, as soon as the customer goes to the customer booking interface, the first tab that he is going to see is the area code tab, and then he would see the list. Now if there's an extensive list of more than, let's say, 25-30 area codes, so that he's scrolling down, we do give a search box at top of the customer pop-up where he can type in that area code, and depending on which area code the customer types, he would be shown those staff members. As you can see, this area code has only one staff member assigned to it, so when the customer selects this area code, he will be shown the availability for only the staff member that's linked to this area code. Now if you click on the area code, you will see the name of the staff member that is linked. Again, you can click on edit to change the area code, change the name, link it to a staff member, deactivate or activate, and once you've made the changes, click on update. Again, you can also delete the area code on the delete button over here, and if you want to add more staff members, you can again either click here on edit, or you can click on the edit at the top and add the other staff members. Once you've added the staff members, you click on save. Now this area code has two staff members. Also, when you're selecting the staff members, you would get these options. So you can make staff members into managers, you can make them into internal staff members, so only the administrator can book appointments with them, and you can suspend the selected staff members as well. Once you click on this drop down arrow, you can also select who can log in, who can't log in, and other features over here. Now we click on save. So this way you can add the area codes. You can also add the area codes from the staff tab by clicking on the name of the staff, and over here it's mentioned as postal code. So it's the same thing as the area codes tab over here. And as for services, you can also click on the name of the service, and you can click on resources, and you can link services with resources over here. Well, that's it for this one. See you in the next video.